What's going on, guys? Crypto Renegade here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Subsocial, uncensorable, decentralized social media. Let's get into it. But before I jump into the content, I just completely revamped my website, bitcoinlockup.com. As you can see on your screen, there's some very exciting stuff coming, and you can always preview my newest videos there before they hit YouTube or any other platform. There will also be some bonus exclusive content coming that will not be made available anywhere else.
And here we go.
Welcome back. So in some of our last videos, we talked about some more Polkadot projects and their overall impacts on the crypto ecosystem. We've also covered Solana projects, Cosmos projects, and even dug deeper into NFTs. Now we are taking a look into Kusama, Polkadot's cousin, and the projects that are sliding under the radar on this very expensive test network. Now, today I wanted to touch specifically on Subsocial, which is uncensorable, decentralized social media. What it is, why it was created, and ultimately why you should start paying attention. So let's start with the basics. What is Subsocial? Subsocial is a social media platform that helps users create their own decentralized version of the most popular sites, such as Twitter and Instagram, which have dominated the social media market, as well as Medium, Reddit, Discourse, Patreon, and OnlyFans. Blockchain can address two essential shortcomings of the centralized social media network, including transparency and data security. Subsocial software is developed on Substrate blockchain and IPFS to not only allow decentralized file storage, but to also offer personalized news feeds and notifications, transparent reputations, full text searching, and rich content formats to the users. Because it's built on the Substrate framework, Subsocial is also able to connect to Polkadot and, of course, Kusama networks. Polkadot is a next-generation blockchain protocol that combines all blockchain-built networks to make them interoperate seamlessly at scale. Subsocial is provided cross-chain interaction as well as the security platform where it can scale while remaining secure through the integration with Polkadot. Subsocial is an unbounded social media platform. Put simply, Subsocial is an open platform that allows anyone to launch their own decentralized, censorship-resistant social network and marketplaces. So who is Subsocial built for? Well, with Subsocial, users can permissionlessly create their own social network with a wide user base benefiting from existing shared networking effects. Its social tokens combined with smart contracts allow people to be creative like in DeFi. Anyone who joins and is a member of the Substrate ecosystem can call gas refugees, or in other words, anyone that's tired of all the gas fees from Ethereum and is interested in crypto and blockchain-based social networking platforms. People can be tipped for anything and build their own social network, and even have their own social token if they want specific to them. So what problem does this actually solve? This one is for those who wonder why we need any new social networks when we already have Facebook and Twitter and so on and so forth. Even more specifically, why do we need to run it on a blockchain network? But the answer is obvious for anyone who's followed the news in the past year. The current media giants have become too powerful, and now they can censor anything that doesn't suit them, which means they aren't really trustworthy. In addition, they gather too much data and information from their users and sell it indirectly by providing user databases for ads. Of course, they also have to make money to cover the cost of maintaining all their infrastructure, their servers, and since users don't pay for using these platforms, it's fine that they give something in exchange, and in this case, your data. The problem is that there's too much data gathered. Also, the main reason users come to these platforms is the content that content creators produce. The content creators don't get paid for that, having to resort to such platforms as Patreon to make money. To summarize all of this, the existing centralized social media has three problems: censorship, selling of your private data, and the lack of payment for creators. All of these problems potentially can be solved by decentralized platforms like Subsocial. So let's pivot to the Subsocial PARACHAIN layer. Now, Subsocial is an open source set of templates built on the Substrate framework. It's highly customizable and anyone could use it to launch its own space with a separate version of Subsocial. Every separate Subsocial's communities, called spaces, aside from Polkadot, Subsocial also makes use of the IPFS technology for storing content posted in the network. IPFS is an alternative to the HTTP protocol, allowing users to store data in a decentralized network of nodes instead of one centralized server. It's very similar to BitTorrent protocol. Each file can be accessed using a unique link or a content identifier or CID. Every file with a size more than 256 kilobytes gets split in hash and stored and distributed on different nodes. They can be reassembled using an index file with links to all of its parts. Subsocial stores the list of all CIDs in Substrate storage. Each post in every space in the network is associated with a public account as well as all of its content. Now let's talk about the Sub token and its utility. The project has a native token called Sub with a total supply of 100 million tokens. It has multiple use cases on the Subsocial platform. Here are a few of the main utilities of this specific token. First is paying for transactions. Then content monetization. It also allows for tipping, subscription fees, either recurring or one time, selling or renting your space if you want to sublease it, deploying smart contracts, providing access to special content, either special spaces, rooms like Discord, deploying new tokens. Users who wish to purchase tokens of a particular space need to hold Subsocial main tokens, also governance, and collators need to hold sub tokens to run a network validator node on the Subsocial PARACHAIN. Now that was a lot, but wrapping this up, privacy and data security are becoming a significant concern in all social media platforms.
This is an extreme invasion of privacy. The right to privacy is very important to me.
Blockchain social media like Subsocial offers many benefits other than just privacy and security. Social media has serious privacy flaws, exposing them to cyber criminals such as Facebook and WhatsApp and other social media companies that have been known to be selling users' private information to advertising companies for very targeted ads. Facebook. Now, on traditional social media platforms, some of the major privacy concerns are not limited to, but account hacking, impersonation, stalking, harassment, and being forced to turn over passwords. Integrating with blockchain allows freedom of speech on Subsocial due to the absence of third parties exercising control. Because of this, users can freely express their thoughts on a particular subject without worrying about censorship or other limitations. The people's demand will be heard. The question is, will you start using Subsocial and partake in some of these sub tokens? And then go ahead and click right here to watch my video on the best crypto hardware wallet for Kusama in the top right corner. I will see you guys in that video right now. Crypto Renegade out.